This video is brought to you by VirtualShield VPN. They're in the business of protecting your personal data. They're only in the business of protecting your personal data. VirtualShield is one of the safest, fastest and most user-friendly VPNs in the world, and their no-log policy provides additional protection for your data. This month is VirtualShield's end of summer blowout sale. They're offering up to 70% off VPN plans and discounts on all premium add-ons. You'll find a link in the description.
I think I'm probably walking around like most people right now. I'm pretty shell-shocked by what I see every day, by what I hear every day.
This is Anne Hathaway accepting the National Equality Award at a recent LGBT event in Washington, D.C.
And I really don't like to admit this, but I get scared. I acknowledge the need for allies because of the visibility we lend. That was just reinforced for me tonight. Sarah McBride gave me a note from a 10-year-old transgender girl named Ella. She named herself that after my movie Ella Enchanted. And in this note, Ella thanked me for my courage as an ally. Ella, sweetie, I want to make something absolutely clear to you. It takes zero courage to love you.
Well, you don't know that, do you, Anne Hathaway? Because you don't know Ella. I mean, being transgender is no reason to love someone, just like being transgender is no reason to hate someone. I'm sure there's a lot more to Ella than the fact that she's transgender. Well, that was rather unsettling.
It does, however, take a lot of courage to get up and talk in front of a lot of people.
Oh, what a hero. What a courageous, virtuous hero.
So I put your note right next to my heart to give me extra strength.
So I put some random kid's note just here next to my heart so I could subtly reference my tartars.
My ability to be visible to you comes from the world unfairly rewarding my particular type of visibility.
Woo!
It is important to acknowledge that, with the exception of being a cisgender male, everything about how I was born has put me at the current center of a damaging and widely accepted myth.
With the exception of being a cisgendered male, everything about how I was born has put me at the current centre of a damaging and widely accepted myth. Okay, go on.
That myth is that gayness orbits around straightness, transgender orbits around cisgender, and that all races orbit around whiteness.
Yeah, and apparently retardedness orbits around Hollywood.
Together, we are not just going to question this myth. We are going to destroy it.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Authentic equality doesn't prioritize sexual orientation. It doesn't put any one gender or race at the center. It doesn't erase our identities either. What it does do is centralize love. And when love is fully centralized, every door opens for everybody. To this beloved
No idea what she's talking about.
community, to Ella,
Look at my tartars again.
it's an honor to be your ally. This award means so much to me because it comes from you. Now let's tear this world apart and build a better one. Thank you.
Yeah, totally. Let's all get behind Catwoman's plan to tear the world apart and build a better one. Fucking retarded.
So I want to move on. You endorsed progressive candidate Cynthia Nixon in the Democratic primary for governor of New York.
Cynthia Nixon did a phenomenal job.
She lost your district by 30 points.
Right.
Your platform has called for various new programs, including Medicare for all, housing as a federal right, a federal jobs guarantee, tuition-free public college, canceling all student loan debt. According to nonpartisan and left-leaning studies friendly to your cause, including the Center on Budget and Policy Priorities or the Tax Policy Center, the overall price tag is more than $40 trillion in the next decade. You recently said in an interview that increasing taxes on the very wealthy plus an increased corporate tax rate would make $2 trillion over the next 10 years. So where's the other $38 trillion going to come from?
Okay, before we hear this socialist whiz kid's revolutionary, world-changing financial strategy, let's just get a visual on what $1 trillion looks like. So this is $1 trillion stacked in $100 notes. So what we're after is 40 of these. Okay, let's have it.
Well, one of the things that we need to realize when we look at something like Medicare for All would save the American people a very large amount of money.
Well, that's nice, but the American government is going to need $40 trillion.
And what we see as well is that these systems are not just pie in the sky.
Right.
Many of them are accomplished by every modern civilized democracy in the Western world. The United Kingdom has a form of single-payer health care. Canada, France, Germany. What we need to realize is that these investments are better and they are good for our future. These are generational investments
that you don't have the money to invest in.
The price tag for everything that you've laid out in your campaign is $40 trillion over the next 10 years. I understand that Medicare for All would cost more to some wealthier people and to the government and to taxpayers while also reducing individual healthcare expenditures. But I'm talking about the overall package. You say it's not pie in the sky, but $40 trillion is quite a bit of money. And the taxes that you talked about raising to pay for this, to pay for your agenda, only count for 2. And we're going by left-leaning analysts.
Right. Well, when you look again at how our healthcare works, currently we pay much of these costs go into the private sector. So what we see is, for example, a year ago I was working downtown in a restaurant.
No.
I went around and I asked how many of you folks have health insurance. Not a single person did, because they would have had to have paid $200 a month for a payment for insurance that had an $8,000 deductible.
Okay, to have one chicken taquito salsa grande and one Nuevas Ranchero spicy buffalo burger with extra corn chips on the side. Can I get you any more beverages? No? Okay. Now can I ask you a series of probing questions in relation to your personal affairs and specifically pertaining to any insurance policies you may have in your name at this time?
What these represent are lower costs overall for these programs. And additionally, what this is a broader agenda. We do know and we acknowledge that there are political realities. They don't always happen with just the wave of a wand, but we can work to make these things happen.
I'm assuming I'm not going to get an answer for the other $38 trillion.
No, you are not. Now, this is rather awkward, but I don't actually have an eloquent way to finish this video, so I'm just going to leave you with some more retarded shit that I found funny this week. Cheerio.
He doesn't need milk, dude. He's fucking overdosing. Yo, he's fucking overdosing, dude.
Yo, what the fuck? What do you mean, dog? Yo, come on.
Yo, let him get some time to breathe. It takes a minute to get out. Give him some time. Give him some time.
He don't need no more. Leave him alone. Step back. He want milk.
He don't need milk, dude.
Yo, boy, you what happened?
You just almost fucking died, dude. Dude just fucking saved your life. Dude just... Yo, he just saved your fucking... Dude, what the fuck? He just fucking saved your life.